Today we will teach you how to play Domino Go. Let's start with the basics. A standard set of dominoes contains 28 tiles, which are also called bones. Each bone is divided by a line into two squares, also known as ends. The value of either end is represented by the number of dots, or pips, featured on it. A bone with the same number of pips on each end is called a double. This is a double 6. In Domino Go, we play 1 versus 1. At the beginning of each round, players draw 7 tiles to create their hand. The game's goal is to be the first player to lay down all the tiles from their hand. Each player can lay down 1 tile per turn. After the first move, players must match 2 ends with the same number of pips. When a tile with a blank end is played, it can only be matched with a tile that has a blank end as well. In Domino Go, we had 3 domino versions: draw, block, and all 5s. Here's how to play block. In this game, the goal is to block your opponent. The player with the highest double starts the game by placing it on the board. If none of the players hold a double, the player with the highest value tile will go first. After the player laid his first tile, the opponent must match one end of the tile to another, like this. If the tile played is a double, it should be placed vertically. If a player is unable to match a tile from their hand with a tile on the board, that player is blocked and must pass their turn. The round ends when a player places their last tile or when the board is blocked and neither of the players can place a tile. If a round ends with a player laying his last tile, it's called Domino and he gets 10 points. That player wins the round and receives points equal to the number of remaining pips in the opponent's hand. If the round ends with a block, the player with the lowest total of pips in his hand wins the round. Hold the celebration just yet! Winning the round is just a step towards winning the game. The first player to reach the target points will be declared the ultimate winner! Let's talk about the other version, draw and all 5s. This game is called Draw. Oh no, we don't have a matching tile! In Draw, if a player can't play any of their tiles, they draw a tile from the boneyard. If that tile doesn't match, the player will keep drawing tiles until they get one that can be played. If a player can play a tile and the boneyard is empty, that player is blocked and must pass their turn. The round ends when a player places their last tile or when all players are blocked and are unable to place tiles on the board. The winner of the round earns points. The points are equal to the remaining pips in the opponent's hand. The opponent was blocked and had a total of 10 pips. We get 10 points. Let's check our final domino version, all 5s. In all 5s, the first double to be played is called a spinner, which can be played on all 4 sides. The goal is to earn points by calculating the pips on both ends of a tile. If the total number of pips is divisible by 5, the player will receive a point for each pip. Here is another example. 4 plus 4 plus 2 equals 10. You get 10 points! If a player can play any of their tiles, they must draw tiles from the boneyard until they pick up a matching tile. If a player is unable to match a tile and the boneyard is empty, that player is blocked and must pass their turn. The round ends when a player places their last tile or when all players are blocked and can place tiles. The player who reached the game's target points first is declared the winner. That's it? You are ready to become a Domino Go legend. Let's Domino Go!